Hey friends, some of you may have just gotten done doing my other little 30 or 25-minute workout. So we'll be doing a stretch class today. What you're going to need is a towel. Okay. Ooh, I almost knocked over my camera here. You're going to need a towel rolled up in kind of like a jelly roll shape. We have like a couple minutes. We're going to utilize this for some back extension work, for some stretching, some rotational things. All right, I'll wait like another minute for my peeps. Happy sunny day, everyone. You're also going to need a bare wall. Okay, so you'll need something. We're going to be doing a quad stretch similar to what we did last week. So make sure you have, whether it's your couch, right, something like that to put your shin up against, or a wall, something that then you can have there with you. We almost have all of our peeps. Okay, so let's get started. So you're going to have your towel, right, rolled up in this position. We're actually going to start in a deep squat position. So depending upon the tightness of your hips and your feet will depend upon, or like your ankles, like your joints will depend upon how big you want your towel. All right, so what we're going to do is coming onto our mat. All right, you can place here, some of you may not even need it, but you're going to use it with your heels. You're going to prop your heels up, feet are going to open wide to sit down into a seated squat. All right, so when you're here, the moment, if you're not able to quite relax into it, make it a little bit bigger so then you have higher heels. All right, so that just means that you have tightness in your ankles, right? And that tightness in your ankles then will show up as tightness in your hips, right? So we need flexibility in both, but today I'm going to be focusing on hip opening, right, instead of certain ankle exercises, things like that. All right, so heels are on the towel. Right, you can always fold it in half another time if need be. All right, you can do a slight external rotation, meaning taking your toes out. Your butt is down. Your elbows are going to go against your knees because you're going to work on pressing your knees open to lift your chest up. Right, take a breath. And I'm putting pressure with my hands here to help me open a little bit wider, to help me lift up out of my pelvis. All right, take a breath. And then exhale. Right, so if you're just joining us, stretch class today, you're going to need a wall, my little half-hour stretch, and then a towel. All right, so you can stay here for several minutes, right, if need be, but this is a good guide of like, okay, how tight are my joints? Where am I at today? All right, and then we're just going to place our palms down. So your right hand goes down. Your left arm is going to rotate up. Right, so hand down, rotate up. You can also do this if you're seated fully in a chair, right? If your hips, if you're like, Brenda, there's no fucking way my hips are gonna get down that low. Sit your butt up on an actual chair and just reach down to the floor and rotate up. All right, breathe in. Exhale. Try to rotate a little bit more. And then come back. Take your left hand down, right arm rotates up. And then what I'm doing is I'm pressing my left arm into my right knee to rotate a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale. And then come back. We get one more on each side. Right hand out. Left arm up. Open. Turn your eyes. Look towards your fingertips. Inhale. And then come down. And then next arm rotate up. And then come down. All right, last one, just sit up tall. Press against your knees, try to open up a little bit wider to help open in through the groin and through the muscles of your pelvic floor. Lift up, and then come down. All right, so come out, take the towel away, and then you're going to come to a seated position. All right, so continuing with that, we're going to use our towel to place under our butt. So you're going to use it to sit under your sit bones. You can also do this if you have like a pillow, anything like that, but something to give your seat a little bit of a lift. Legs are going to open wide. Go as wide as you feel comfortably can. And then we're going to walk forward. All right, elbows go down. Same thing, you can always do the same thing if you're seated in an actual chair. Just take your butt to the edge, open your feet wide, take your hands down to the floor. All right, so when you're here, go as deep as you can. Breathe in. If you don't need the towel there as a boost for your hips, don't use it. Right, it's just sometimes nice as a little guide. Like my hip flexors are feeling a little tight today. See if you can walk out a little bit more. Forehead down, inhale deep. Exhale. One more time. And then come all the way up. Now we're going to offer a little twist. So left hand in front, right arm back, rotate. Look over your back shoulder so your spine is lifted. Inhale. Come back to center, twist the other way. One hand in front, one hand in back, rotate. Inhale. I'm always acutely aware of how tight my scalenes are, right? The muscles of my neck. Especially my left side. Breathe in. And then back to center. Now we're going to twist and reach. Right, so twist, then we're going to reach. So left hand towards the right toe. You may just be here pressing your hand against your knee. That's okay. Right, but when you're here, get that rotation. Right, so we're trying to work on that thoracic rotation through our spine and then reach. Right, let your head drop. Breathe in. Exhale. Turn your eyes, look behind you. And then come up. Now sticking with that same side, right? We rotated and stretched. Now we're going to go to the side and stretch. This is what's going to help to get in through the QL, the muscles of your low back. Right? Those are the muscles that connect into the top of your pelvis, connect up to the base of your rib cage. Right? If you can reach towards your ankle, reach and then go over. Right? If you're just here, just hold here. Right? As long as you're feeling a stretch in through the side, you're doing great. Breathe into it. Exhale. Just let your neck relax. One more breath. And then come up. And then next side. So we're going to start with the twist and then the reach. So twist to the left, reach. Let your head drop. Breathe in. See if you can twist a little bit more. So I do think the goal is to get like your belly button to almost line up with your thigh. Or just imagine it going in that direction. And then come up. Now this is where we twisted and we stretched. Now we're going to reach to the side and stretch. All right, so wherever you are, right, let your head drop. Think of just creating a letter C in through the side. And if you do Pilates with me, it's kind of like the short box series, the side bend. Right, if we're seated on the box and we're holding that bar and we're bending side to side, right, it's about getting length, but then the reach. Right, so this is a stretch here that can help you start to open up and through your QL and through the muscles on the side. Breathe in. And then come up. Let's do one more walk forward. So walk forward. Let your head drop. Breathe in. See if you can go a little bit further. And then come all the way up. All right, come off your towel. We're going to use it under our upper back for some thoracic extension. All right, so you're going to place it. It's going to line up kind of like right under like your armpit area. All right, so come down however you need to. Find your spot, tailbone down. Drape your head back. Reach your arms back. All right, we're going to start with our knees bent. If you need more of like a little bit of a boost for your upper back, like fold your towel in half, right? You can take it, fold it in half if you're like, yeah, I need a little bit more, or if you need less, unfold it, right? Negotiate with the towel. You and the towel work it out together, right? So you're gonna open your arms up. Knees are bent. You're gonna drop your knees to your right, head to the left. Turn, look away, breathe in. Expand your rib cage. Exhale, back to center. Go over to the left. Breathe in. Back to center. Now this time we're going to cross our right ankle, our right knee over our left, and then go to our right. I realize that was a lot of right left, so it's right leg over left, and then over. So we're basically using that right ankle as a little bit of pressure to stretch more in through the left side. Breathe in. Right, this will help to open up through the SI joint, similar to when we were stretching in through our QL. Right now we're working down a little bit deeper in through our SI joints. Breathe in. And then back to center. And then switch. Cross over, right? So left over right, and then over to the side. Right, so as your knees drop to the side, as my knees are going to my left, my head goes the opposite way, so my head goes to the right. Inhale. One more breath. Come back to center. Then uncross the legs. Take your feet together. Let your knees open wide. Right, so your hips are opening. Your feet are together, knees are open, just breathe in here. Right, so this is a great position in like yin yoga, things like that. I mean, you could hold this at the end of your day if your hips are tight, if your back is tight, for like 5 minutes, right? We're not going to do that today in the video, but just keep note, a mental note of this, if this feels good to you. You can also do it without the towel. A lot of times in the morning when I wake up, if I'm feeling tight, I'll lay in bed, right, like this for a moment just to help my hips to open, right? Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. And then draw the knees together and then come all the way up. So you can roll to the side, press yourself up. We're going to flip over onto our tummy. All right, so scooch the towel off to the side for a moment. You're going to prop yourself up on your forearms. All right, so your elbows are right under your shoulders. Eyes look up. Open your chest, breathe in. So when you're here, reach your legs long, right? Press your legs long. Almost think of doing like a slight tilt in your pelvis, like you're pressing your hip bones into the mat. And then look up, breathe in. If you're able to, from here, press into your hands, lift your elbows up, right? If a deeper extension feels good. If not, stay here. But shoulders are down, grip into the mat with your hands, lift your chest, breathe in. Exhale, lower back down, go all the way out. Hand over hand, forehead on your hands. And then we're going to lift our left leg. So use your butt, lift the leg, go over, do a little twist. Come back, right leg goes up, right? So connect to your butt. Then twist, rotate, and then down, and then up, rotate, again, up, rotate, down. Do 2 more on each side. Last one. And one. And then come down. And then you're going to prop up on your left arm. Reach your right hand back. See if you can grab your foot. Open your chest. Right, you're going to press your foot into your hand. If you can't quite get your foot, just reach your arm, bend your knee. Right, the purpose, we're going to try to get a little length in through our quad and openness in through our chest. Right, if you can grab your foot, press your foot into your hand. Use it to help you open through your chest. So we're not pulling, folding the shoulder in. We're using that leg to help us open and pull our arm back. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. And then switch, other side. Right, so bend, so again, you can just bend and reach, doing the same thing. If you're able to grab your foot, open. Breathe in. So same thing, broaden your collarbones, lift up. Try to press a little bit more, see if you can lift a little higher. Inhale, and then let go. And then we're gonna sit back and do a child's pose. All right, so you did a lot of extension, so it's normal at first just to feel like, oh, I might feel a little stiff there. Completely normal. All right, butt goes back, arms outstretched. You can open your knees a little wider to allow space for your belly. Breathe in here. Exhale. And then we're gonna walk to the side. So a side stretch. So it's like you're creating the letter C through the spine. And then come back, go the other way. Breathe in. And then come up. And then come onto your hands and knees, and then we're going to thread our left knee behind our right. Right, so all I did is, if I'm in that cat-cow pose, thread the left knee behind the right, sit your butt back. So open the feet wide, sit back. Right, it's a stretch in through the hips. Breathe in. The wider your feet, the more you're going to feel the stretch. Inhale. And then come up. Switch sides. So right behind your left. Shift your butt back. Breathe in. Let your neck relax. And then come up. All right, and now we're going to be dragging our mat up to our wall or whatever, if it's your couch, anything like that. All right, so we're going to pull the mat. Actually, I'll pull it lengthwise towards you. All right, or if you need a little bit more of a cushion under your knee, this is the one we did last week that I got so much beautiful feedback from. And by beautiful, it was like, people, you'll feel it. We'll just go with that. All right, so your left knee, let's start with our left knee and ankle and shin right up against the wall. All right, if you need a little bit of extra padding under your knee, right, feel free to use a little bit of extra padding. Right, I'm going to use it. And then when you're here, for some of us, already we start to feel that stretch. I want you to feel like a string is pulling your hip flexor down to the mat. Right, you're going to, if your left leg is back, you're engaging your left butt cheek. By engaging your left butt cheek, you're going to feel that stretch instantly deeper. Right, so when your glutes engaged, it's going to stretch in through the hips. Right, then, if you're able, step the right foot up. The moment I said that, if you were like, oh no, Brian, it's not going to happen, go back to where you were. Right? You don't need to progress to this. All right, just start with the hands down. Breathe in. Exhale. If you're able to, from here, you can always walk up, taking your hands to your knees. Right? If that doesn't feel good, like for me right now, I don't feel as much of a stretch. I felt a deeper stretch, I could go deeper when my hands are down. But that's because my left side's really tight, right? So I need that extra pressure so I can engage my butt, right? I wasn't able to fully engage it when I was all the way up. Right, so I'm going to stay here. So go to wherever you feel it. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. We're going to switch legs, but we're going to be coming back. Okay, so I want you just to sample out the other side. knee back, right up against the wall or your couch, whatever you're using. All right, hold it there, feel the feels, engage your right glute. Then if you're able to, step that left knee up. Start with the hands down, pulling the hip flexor forward. And then if you're able to, you can come up. Like on this side, right, this side I have a little bit more mobility. So coming up, I feel the stretch deeper. All right, so again, engage your right butt cheek, press the hip forward, breathe in. Exhale. Try to relax the shoulders, open your chest. And then let's switch. One more time on the other side. All right, so left knee back, right foot forward. All right, times when we would do this in my stretch class, we would hold it for like 2 minutes. That was real special. All right, breathe in. Exhale, right, find your spot. Breathe into it. Exhale. If you're here in Michigan, it's sunny today and it's so beautiful and amazing. It's so amazing how just the sun coming out can create such a mood shift. It's been so beautiful yesterday and today. And then switch. One more each side. Also, happy 420 day. When I opened up social media, I was like, why is everyone posting like Bob Marley and like weed photos? I don't get it. And I was like, oh, it's April 20th. So I have some Bob Marley on in the background for you all. All right, so press forward, engage your butt, lift your chest, breathe in, exhale, inhale. Last one. All right, and then come up. All right, we're going to come down. We're going to take it into a hamstring stretch. We're going to utilize our towel. All right, so for some of you, you may not need to utilize the towel. All right, let me just turn to the side. Sometimes the side angle will help you all see a little better. And we're going to take it into a hamstring stretch. So we're going to take our left foot up, place your towel on your left foot, give the leg a pull. All right, if you can already reach your toe, just reach your toe, right? You do you there. Right, so holding on. You're going to inhale, point your toe. Exhale, flex, right? Like you're pressing the heel up to the ceiling. Focus the energy on that heel driving up, right? Like you're holding the ceiling up with your foot. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. One more time. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. And then we're going to take that leg across our body. So I'm going to take my towel, I'm going to hold it in my right hand. The leg comes across. All right, so while we're doing that, all right, I'll show you a visual here. You're opening, your hip still stays down. It's an external rotation of the hip. So it's not just letting the leg fold over, but it's anchoring the hip down, reaching, like you're reaching your femur bone, your leg bone out of that hip, and then pressing in. All of a sudden, you're going to feel it completely differently, right? You may start to feel it more in through your piriformis, right? For any of you who may deal with sciatica, anything like that, helps to stretch all the way down the muscles along that sciatic nerve. Breathe in. Now flex your foot, right? You can't see my foot, but flex. Pull your pinky toe towards you. Get that firm flex. Inhale. And then come back to center, switch. So right leg, we start first with that hamstring stretch. So reach up, right? Swivel back to the side. Right, give a pull. Ooh, that right hamstring's a lot tighter. Breathe in. Anchor the hip. Now point your toe. Flex your foot. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Two more. 2. This is where we take the leg across, hip stays down. Breathe into it. One more breath. And then come back to center. Now you're going to take your towel off. You're going to keep it folded in half, right? So something thick. You're going to lift your butt up. You're going to slide it under your sacrum or like under your tailbone. Take your legs up to the ceiling. Just let your legs fold towards you. All right, so while you're here, just to help to stretch in through the low back, for those of us who deal with low back tension, you can also do this up against your wall. Right, so you stay there. I will show you if you have a wall. Right, you can do the same position where you would slide your butt, nestle it up to the wall, flip the legs up. From there, you can place it under your butt if that feels good to let the legs rest up, right? Opening the arms up. Right, so wherever you are, just open the legs wide. Right, if it's under your butt, if you're reaching, you can always reach, hold your inner thighs, hold the ankles, give a pull. Breathe in. Inhale. Open your arms up to a letter T. Inhale. One more breath. And then you're going to just hug the knees in, pull them in towards your armpit. Right, I'll turn to the side so you can see if you're not able to see up against the wall. Knees open wide, pull the knees into your armpits. Flex your feet, reach your toes up. If you're able to reach, grab the ankles or the heels, pull the knees down. Right, so this is similar to how we started, right? So in this position, similar, it's just that same position as that squat position, right, that I had us start in. We're just on our back, right? So hold the squat position on your back. Breathe in. It's just changing the force of gravity there. And then draw the knees back. Give them a hug. Curl the head up. Forehead towards your knees. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Curl up. Hug in. Good. Then rest down. Whew. Come all the way up. All right, and then we are done today with Stretch Friends. So happy Monday. May we all continue to get through this together and support one another. I save all of these videos onto my Facebook page, so please feel free, go back, redo the exercises. I'm also doing a live Zoom class, Pilates class this Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's a little link on my Facebook page as well if you'd like to join in for some more of my Pilates exercises, my core work, right? For those of you joining into my stretch class, this is more of my like softer, my yin self, right? My yang self is over in the Pilates world where it's a lot of core and glute work, things like that. So please message me if you have any questions, and hopefully I may see some of you on Sunday. But enjoy your day, everyone.